How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So this is a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and it's going to focus on the influence of assisted damage in a game. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I've seen so much content online, particularly on YouTube, when it comes to big damage numbers, people doing really good in game, and obviously contributing to wins. But there's more than one way to win a game. And while I respect that, doing big damage contributes to the win in most cases. This is a team game. So what is assisted damage? So assisted damage is anything that you do that contributes to your teammates doing damage to the Reds. So it often comes in twofold. You're either doing spotting, so you're spotting or you spot up the Reds, and then someone on your teammate hits that or does damage to that tank or those tanks, or it's you tracking Reds. So if you're tracking a tank, keeping them disabled, your teammate is able to do damage to that tank. So I've got two games today where I think it showcases the influence of assisted damage. They're not actually two wins as well. One is a loss and the other then is a win. The two games is in the Batchat 25T and the T110E3. Okay, without further ado, we're going to go through the two games and we're going to discuss what I'm doing to create the assisted damage for my team and how it influences the game. Alright, so we're on to the first game. It's on Oasis Palms. It's a game of Supremacy. And we're playing in the Batchat 25T. So, I'm one of the only light tanks. We do have another medium on the team. So what I'm going to try and do from the start here, I'm going to try and light up or try and spot any of the Reds. So I'm going to push up into the middle of the map here, up to this temple area, and which is a really good position because sometimes you can spot tanks on the left if they go C, or we can spot tanks if they go right. And some TDs, sometimes we're able to spot them if they're sitting in their spawn. So there we go, we spot up the FV4005, put a shot in on him. Gonna try and put another shot in, we get it in, lovely. And then I just want to back off and then just reload. And then reset camo and try again. So we also have spotted up the Mio. Looks like he's over near the B cap. So that's all good. We have lost the tank. But that aside, we're doing okay at this point. The Reds are winning. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and take the C cap here. This Merkel guy is quite vocal throughout the game. This is when we had chats in the EU. He's going to continue to be quite vocal throughout the game, but let's focus on the gameplay here. So the T57 is taking out one of their tanks, so it's one tank a piece, and that brings the score even. So I'm going to try and take the C cap here. And then once I get the C cap, I'm going to try and push in and see if we can spot any of the Reds. So primary concern here is try and put some pressure on the Reds, take a cap, and hopefully tip the points over to us in our advantage. So I can see we've got two 268s ready to take shots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and push over here, try and spot for them. And there we go, we spot up the E100, who looks like he might be AFK in spawn. So we put a shot in. The 268s are also doing damage. And this is where I take some shots. So that's good information to take. There's obviously a grill somewhere on the part of the map that I haven't spotted. And there's a 268, we have spotted him. There's a VK72 also in there, but we can see our 268s are doing the business. They're taking out the E100. So that's good play. I know there's tanks in here, so I'm going to spot up the 268 again. I'm going to try and put a shot in. I don't pen that shot. But you can see he's just camping in the bush. I do get spotted here, so I want to be very careful. As the light tank, I want to reset camo and re-engage again. Now, often what I usually do is if we spot tanks in their spawn, are there tanks on their team who might be spotting in our spawn? If we're doing something to the red team, odds are that they could potentially be trying to do the same to us. So that's why I sweep back over here, just to make sure that there's nobody flanking us on this side. It is my responsibility. I'm the light. There's one other medium who's been taken out on our team. So we have got 3 TDs. I'm also aware of the makeup of the team. And it's my responsibility to be able to spot them up, being the most mobile tank on the field. So I'm pushing back. There's nobody. We're not getting flanked on the far side. And this is where we can see that The red team have gone the far side. They're on the A side. So I'm going to push back down here, see if I can spot these tanks up again. We can see they haven't moved. So there's a VK-72. There's a 268. There's the FE, and there's the grill. There's the grill in the corner that we haven't been able to spot up until now. So I'm going to put some shots in on him. I'm going to try and take him out. And we get the kill shot on him, we take him out. So again, I'm going to reload. I'm going to reset camo. And retry again. Now somebody's in the far cap on the A cap, so I'm very much aware that they could be trying to flank us. Have to keep an eye on that, so that's why focusing more now on the middle. We spot the Mio, put some shot in at him. I'm very, very cautious. It's a 2.8 inter-second clip reload on this thing, and I don't want to get too focused on doing damage if I'm going to have to take damage myself. So I'm going to push back. We do spot up the Mio at this point. Now this, in hindsight, is a mistake. I'm going to try and put some damage in on this tank, but I'm switching to HE and I'm just not going to do damage. All 3 shots are going to hit that rock. So that's really bad play in hindsight on my part. So I'm going to try and turn back. We need to take out some of the tanks here in their spawn. So I'm going to turn back, spot. We do spot up the VK-7201. I'm going to try and put some shots in on him. We got him lit up. Gonna try and put in a shot. We do put in a shot, but we just bounced that one. I feel really hard done by that. But we did manage to spot him up, but he's now in a position where our teammates don't have shots. Our team is obviously losing patience at this point. We've got a 268 who's peaked the hill. He's gonna get taken out. So we're giving points to the Reds. We do spot up there, 268, but I'm not gonna get that shot, so I'm not gonna try it. We have to be careful here because we are losing teammates. So what I'm going to have to do now is try and spot up the red team and sacrifice some of my hit points. But I've left it maybe too late. We do spot up the Mio. He takes out their T57. Our T57 was a half shot. He gets taken out, but he does do damage to the Yo. But he's giving points to the Reds. And now we're at the point where we're losing supremacy points. They've got more tanks on the field. We've got less tanks. Spotting on my part is going to be less effective because there's not many more tanks left in our team. So I'm going to have to sacrifice my hit points here. I'm going to push in. We do spot up the FV4005. I'm going to push in. Try and take out this Mio. We're going to see this VK-7201. I'm going to switch to heat. I'm going to take him out. Take him out. But our other 268 is now in danger. He's going to get taken out. And that's the game. That's the game lost. No patience on our team. Not a whole heap of damage on my part, but I feel like we've done enough in terms of spotting for our team. So we're going to see the after battle stats, see how well we've done, how bad we've done. So you can see from this game, we're doing 2.8k of damage. We've destroyed two tanks. We've lost on supremacy. We can see from this screen here, we've done 6.8k in assisted damage. We've still lost the game. And that's probably contributing, more than likely is contributing towards the ace mastery on that game. So you can see I didn't really do a whole heap in terms of doing damage. But when it comes to that assisted damage, that's really contributed towards getting the ace on the Batchat 25T. Alright, so for the second game, this is going to be an encounter game. It's on Castilla. And we're going to be in the T110E3. So as you can see from the matchmaking in 2020, a lot of the teams consisted of heavies, the heavy meta and TDs. In this particular game, we've got 3 TDs. So I'm thinking, hey, we've got 3 TDs. I'm a TD myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my tank in up on the hill on the right-hand side over here. I've requested there for the med on our team to spot the church side. So I can put supporting shots in over the church if needs be. This is a great tank to put on this hill because I've got gun depression, I've got armor, and I'm not really too bothered if the Reds do get shown up here. But already I'm asking for help because I do require some assistance. And the key thing about assisted damage is the importance of the positioning of your team. Your team have to be in a position in order to put shots in, and that's what I'm very, very cautious and aware of right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push in up here. I'm going to try and spot, see if there's any Reds over this hill. I'm also cautious that there might be Reds over the church area. If I get spotted here, they're going to have shots on me. So I'm going to peek this hill. The 268, is supporting me. And there you go, we spot up all the reds here. They're all over here. So 268 has already put damage in. I've already bounced a shot. I know there's someone up on that hill. So I'm telling my team they're all over here. Spotted up all of their team. 5 anyway of their team. So I'm asking for help. I'm just waiting for them to be in a position where they can help me. You can see it from the map where my team is. We do spot up a medium up on the hill, and already I can tell these guys are putting themselves at a disadvantage. So that medium is dead. Their eyes are gone. Eyes of the red team is gone, but I do take a hit there, so I know there's someone over to my left, possibly in the middle. And you can see the assisted damage numbers are just going up. Every time I peek this hill, if I spot these guys up, here's the E100 he's pushing. So I managed to bounce in, put a track shot in him. So I'm trying to keep him in place so our team can do damage to him. There you can see, doing damage to the E100. I'm hoping that he's impatient, he pokes again, we take him out. We can see the Kran is pushing further on down, but he's got little choice. He's got no other choice. His team has not done him any kind of service, so he has to push. So I'm going to peek this hill again, see if we can spot them up. We do spot 2 of them. I'm going to see if our team can do damage to them. We are doing damage to them. Already you can see we've done 4.9k of assisted damage. And we forced the red team to play a certain way that they've got no other alternative. They have to push this corner, this hill. So we spot their team up. Here's the grill, he's looking at me, he's going to take a shot. Bounces that, do manage to take him out. So we take out one of the tanks. He's not happy about that, the grill. The VK is out of there. I'm going to try and put a shot in on him. Lovely. Put a shot in on him before he leaves. And you can tell we're going to win this game. It's 7 versus 3. This is just going to be a farm fest from now on. So there's the Kranvagen. He's pushed. He's had no... In fairness, he's done nothing wrong. He's had to push. His team has not done him a good disservice. But he's between a rock and a hard place now. So he has to take a hit from me or take hits from my team. So I'm going to push on up. Put a big juicy HE shot at the back of his turret. We take him out. That's good. Good play. So, meanwhile, they have taken out one of our tanks. One of our tanks was flanking the far side. I do get some acknowledgement there from the 268. So I'm pushing on him up, seeing if I can do any more damage to these reds. There's 2 reds that have retreated. I'm talking smack here. I didn't actually know how much assisted damage I had at this point. So I'm going to try and put a big juicy HE shot in this 4005. Managed to light him up, RNG, thank you. And that's it. That's pretty much all the damage we're going to do in this game. So we do 3.5, you can tell from the side there. We bounced 2.2k. And we're going to see the after battle stats. It's just a matter of cleaning up at this point. We take him out. So that was all about careful positioning on the map and taking control of the map. So another easy ace, 3.5k damage, took out 2 tanks, patrol duty, scout. They're funny medals to get in a TD. And from this screen, we can see we've got 7.6, close to 7.6k in assisted damage. So those are the 2 games. I wanted to show them to showcase the importance of assisted damage. Not only for contributing towards an effort to try and win the game, but also it helps when it comes to getting your EXP needed to get ace masteries. You can tell from both those games, I didn't really do a whole heap in terms of damage, but when it comes to helping the team, spotting for the team, putting damage in on the reds, that goes a long way, especially when it comes to trying to get those ace masteries and also to try and help the team. There's so much focus nowadays on how bad the teams are, how good you are at doing damage, where I would like to see more of a change and a more emphasis on team play. Now, I understand it's hard to do, especially with mergers and migrations, server changes, chat bans, all that kind of thing. But I'd like to see the meta change back towards more effective gameplay. And these 2 games showcase that. They showcase how you can play more effectively as part of a team. Now, obviously, the teams have changed quite a bit nowadays. The teams aren't as effective. There's so much emphasis on individualism. I had to go this side of the map to do this, yada, yada, yada. But you also have to be in a position where you can do damage in case reds are spotted up. So there's some afterthought for you. I don't know. Hopefully you like the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you want. Let me know if you like this format of video. I've got some more ideas in the pipeline. Sorry this one has taken so long. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.